Hello beautiful humans, I'm Brynn, a teenager passionate about veganism and sustainability. Today I'll be going over some affordable, sustainable, and some of them are a little last minute holiday gifts. I also want to say that some of these gifts aren't like your usual run-of-the-mill gifts, I guess. Like, I love thoughtful gifts and things that seem very unique, so a lot of these are like that, and a lot of these things are super affordable and you can just I know my gifts this year, I'm not going to go out and buy anything because I cannot afford that this year. So if you're in the same boat, or if you don't want to spend too much money on gifts, you can find some of these things around your home and kind of DIY it, I guess. But yeah. The first thing that you can do is make them food. If you are a cook and you enjoy cooking or baking, you can make them like a meal if you're feeling up to it, or you can just bake them cookies or make them a nice holiday snack, whatever really you think you'd be good at. I know I always appreciate gifts that are food because that's just delicious, and I think this gift is very much overlooked. So if you're feeling up to it, make them some food. Yeah. The second thing you can do is create art for them. If you're like an artsy type and you can draw, paint, or sculpt, or whatever medium that you put your art into, that's always something super cool and fun, and I love getting people's arts as gifts because it really shows like their creativity and their passion, and I just love it. It's probably fun for you, so it's probably fun for you to make, and it's not a big deal, and I'm sure the receiver will love to see your creativity, your passion, your time in that gift. Kind of going off the art kind of thing, if you're kind of crafty or you have a certain craft that you like to make, you can also craft things for them. That can be, I don't know, any kind of DIY thing. I personally make earrings. I love earrings, so for me personally, I can make people earrings for gifts. If you have any kind of like business where you make something, you could make that as a gift. Crafts are very awesome option. A lot of them you can get things that are already inside your house and kind of DIY something, which is I'm all for because I can't spend money right now. Feel free to help a girl out and subscribe so I can get enough subscribers to get monetized by YouTube because my wallet isn't looking too good right now. Yeah. So yeah, so always DIY is always an option. Crafting is also super fun. You can watch a show while you're doing it, listen to music, whatever you really want to do. Another thing that you can do is write them a handwritten letter. That can be really about anything. You can tell them why you love them, great qualities about them, really whatever you want to put into it. Handwritten letters are just so thoughtful and something that isn't really given a lot of times these days, so receiving a handwritten letter is something really special and really nice, and you can really pour your heart into it, and if you're feeling super cool, you can like put little stuff in the envelope too. I think that's just really thoughtful, really sweet, and you can really adapt that to whatever kind of vibe that you want based on your relationship with that person and really anything. And you can also do this for multiple people. It's a good thing, easy thing. Most people have paper or something, which you're thinking, this is supposed to be a sustainability video. Why paper? Recycle it, compost it. You can do it. I don't have it in this house right now, but I have like seed paper where I like made my own paper out of all my old school paper, which I'm making a video on how to make that soon. I just need to be at my other house because that's where all my tools for that are. So hopefully that's gonna be soon, where I'll teach you how to make paper. And I put seeds in it so people can plant the paper and it'll grow flowers. So yeah. Another fun one is to give them a book. I have like a couple books that I like. I always give my books to like half price books when I'm done with them unless I like really liked them and I want to keep them. But if there's a book that you really like and maybe it's one of your favorite books, you can give that to them and maybe tell them why it's your favorite book, or you can like put little notes in it about like why maybe this part stuck out to you, and when they're reading it they can like see your perspective. And that's something I really thought was really cool when I came across that like a long time ago, because it's just, you get to know that person and they get to know you, and it's really fun to just like read something through somebody else's eyes and see how they interpret things. And I think that's like can really build a great connection. So I really love this idea. If you have any books in your house that you really love and you want to give it to them, that is always amazing. This one might be a little weird, and this one you might actually have to go buy it, but you don't have to if you have this on hand. It really depends on what resources are in your house. But this one is one of your favorite candles, and like a little note explaining why you love that candle. Or if you know what their favorite scent is, you could give them that. Like I know one of my best friends, she loves lavender scented things, so I'll always get her like lavender incense when I buy stuff, because not this year. If you want to like build a better connection, you could always include a favorite candle and maybe why you love that candle, or maybe it's a candle that reminds you of them and brings you back to a memory that you guys have together. I love candles so much. I love smelly things. I love incense, candles, all of it. I love it. So if I got this, and even like a thoughtful thing of like why they love that candle or why that candle reminds them of me, I think that's just really cool and thoughtful, and they'll get to use it. It's functional. They can make their house and room smell good. I mean, that's pretty great. You gotta love that. You could also give them a notebook and a pen. This is, you know, I always have like I have so many journals, so many notebooks all around, and a lot of them are just empty, or I've only like written one thing in them on one page. And I'm always looking for ways to either use them or get rid of them in a sustainable way, because I just don't want to throw out an unused notebook. But you could always give that to someone, or you could even write in it whatever you want. Maybe like you could write really whatever you want and give it to them. Just, yeah, that's something, you know, it's a plus for you because you get it out of your house, and it's also good because you're giving them a nice notebook. One thing that you have to understand is not like everyone's love language is not always gifts. So my next one is to take them like on a date. It doesn't have to be like a romantic date if they're not your romantic partner. Just take them out and spend time with them, because quality time is one of the 5 love languages, and that will stick with someone more than any kind of materialistic gift. Or if they like love physical touch, you can do that. If they like quality time, you could have like a little date, or take them out somewhere, or plan out a day to be with them. You know, just whatever they like. Take into account what they like. They might not like materialistic things. Another easy, sustainable thing that you can do is if you have any kind of music app. I have like Spotify. You can make that person a playlist of songs that remind you of them, or maybe songs that have meaning for both of you. I know some of my best friend, there's a certain song that when we're always together, we always karaoke it together. All the time. It's like our song. So if I was making it for her, I would put that song in there, and I would also put songs that remind me of her, because, you know, she was obsessed with them at some point, or she introduced me to that. So you can really put anything that you want in there. Any song that you hear and you're like, wow, this reminds me of that person, or I have a memory of this song and this is what happened. But making a playlist is really fun, and you know, if you tell them, hey, these are the songs that remind me of you, they'll listen to it, and that's really cool to listen to something, maybe even if it's a song that you've never heard, and really think about, wow, this song reminds someone of me, and that's really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got some great ideas, and thank you for sticking this far in this very ranty video of me all over the place, okay? I don't know how editing me is gonna do this for you to make this cool. I'm sure she's already figured it out. Good job editing me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!